4 minutes.
Gentleman's recognized.
Thank you. I also support this bill, and I really want to thank Chairman Rogers, the committee, staff, House, Senate. This has truly been a bipartisan process. I'm not in love with everything in the bill. There's some other things I would have liked to have seen included, but I really compliment Chairman Rogers and the majority staff for having worked with us throughout that process and worked with the Senate. I thought we had a very good bicameral, bipartisan agreement this year. And the chairman's right. The highlight of this bill is acquisition reform, something that our committee has worked on for quite some time. But the last 2 years in particular, we have been really focused on how to get this right. And this is the most ambitious swing at acquisition reform that we've taken. And I know that can sound sort of dry. Acquisition reform doesn't exactly excite people, but it's really important because what it's about is getting the Pentagon to be able to buy the equipment, the innovative equipment that it needs to adapt quickly so that our warfighters can have what they need to meet the challenges of the modern battlefield. Way too slow right now, too many programs way over budget, not delivering as advertised. Speeding up that process and delivering a better product is an enormous priority for this country to meet our national security needs, and this bill does that. And the House really led on that, and I think it's really important. There are other key aspects of this bill. We have others outside of the jurisdiction of the NDAA who are part of this, including Coast Guard reauthorization, Foreign Affairs reauthorization, and the Intel Committee's reauthorization. Those are important to meet our national security needs as well. There's also a very important component on countering UAS domestically, the threat that drones pose to many of our military installations and other sensitive areas in the country is a real problem. This bill takes a step towards trying to address that. I'm also very pleased that this bill does, I think, a meaningful job of trying to reassert some legislative authority, to truly be the co-equal branch of government that we say we are. We show strong support for Ukraine with $400 million in USAI. We block the president's misbegotten efforts to pull troops out of Eastern Europe in this moment and really reassert the ability of our committee to exercise oversight. We have a fence on the travel budget for Secretary Hegseth until he follows the law and releases the videos for all of the boat strikes that are going on right now in Latin America, and also until he gets us the execute orders that by law he is supposed to get to us. We also have a requirement in here that if any senior level military officer is going to be fired, Congress has to be notified and a reason has to be given. So overall, I think this bill is a good balance of the interests of both sides, in the Senate and the House as well. It's a good product that we should be supportive of, and with that, I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentleman reserves the balance of his time.